What's up, y'all? It's a Better Late Nigga podcast. Your boy Steve Eskridge in the building. What's going down? What's up? Now, it's been a while. We got to run that back again, man. We'll get a round of applause back again. Yeah. What's up with y'all, though, man? It's a lot of crap going on out here, buddy. It definitely is. One more time, you know? Catch this thing at Spreaker.com. I'm on YouTube at Steve Eskridge, Instagram, Steven ESKRI, and I'm on Twitter now as well as Steven Eskridge #1. Yeah, that's my new shit. We got the Twitter popping now, so they really fucked up now. They should never gave you niggas Twitter. Like, hey, it's a wrap now. I promise you it's a wrap now, but the fuck is up, people? This is the first quarantine podcast I've done. You know, there's been some bullshit going on out here. Everybody and their mama freaking out about this shit. You know, it's nuts right now, but what the fuck can we do, you know? But my job here is to bring y'all content, fucking content, you know? Somebody gotta do it in this time of danger, this time of self-destruction. You know, it's real though. You know, I'm joking, I'm talking my shit, but it's definitely a real time we living in right now. You know, I'm blessed to still be doing my security gig that I do outside of this shit. Yes, I do security outside of podcasting. I have two things going on. Yes, I do. But yes, for anyone who didn't know that. But yeah, I'm highly blessed to still be having a job and getting a check in the midst of the madness right now, because I could easily be like you guys right now at home, or anyone else who might be listening to this and might not be working right now. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate what I do. I appreciate having the opportunity and I'm being in the field where it's essential. But at the same time, I'm out on the front line like anyone else who's still working right now. You know, we on the front lines of this, and we all are. I'm not saying like I'm, special, so special, whatever. We all on the front line of this. You know, I'm at a hospital though right now. You know, I do security at a hospital out here, so it's wild. It's definitely wild. You know, they had to, shut the damn emergency room down. You know, because a couple of patients, patients already in there sick that had it. Then some nurses, they got sick. You know, that's why I've been reading all the stuff about these nurses catching it and getting, they've been messed up too and scared to bring it back home to their kids and family or whatever it is, or significant other. It's nuts out here. It's extremely, extremely nuts, man. So shout out to everybody still on the front line right now. All the healthcare workers putting it on the line. Hey, security, firemen, grocery store clerks, department store clerks, gas station attendants. If you're in the customer service still right now, shout the fuck out to all of us right now. You're still customer service. Shout out to the restaurants with the takeout, or delivery, delivering folks the food, trying to keep them afloat so they can still stay relevant in this, have some type of business, got to support them. Woo. Shout out to Diddy too, DeLorean Tequila. Shit. Woo. That's some strong shit. And I'm only having a little bit, y'all. Very little bit, so it's not a lot. But I gotta come in here and rap with y'all just about this whole quarantine thing. Number one, I had to get this stuff off my chest too, because I really haven't given my view on it. Like I said, this is the first quarantine podcast I've done since this shit. This is the first podcast I did since a lot of shit. I haven't even rapped about the whole Kobe shit yet. I did a podcast about sports and everything, yes, but I really didn't have a deep dive in about the Kobe shit either. And I say that's how 2020 has been. First Kobe and then this shit. We all just lose our damn mind. Like right after Kobe passed, it wasn't even a recovery. But I love what's finna happen right now in the middle of this. I love what's finna happen. And I'm finna rap about right now not just this quarantine, but what's going to happen this Sunday, this coming Sunday. The epic 10-part documentary, The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls documenting the last season in 98. Well, I was pretty much like 7th grade around that time. So I definitely grew up around those times, and I'm extremely prevalent to what was going on, with that. And there was a lot of underlying stuff that, that has to get rapped about in that documentary. That's why it's going to be spectacular. And they couldn't took a better time to boost it up with it. All ass and hours, we ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nowhere to go. So it's going to get like 10, 20, you might get 30 million views out of this shit. Easy. Just because it's Mike. Not to mention everybody else they're going to have in it. There's going to be so many guest stars and people, celebrities in there. Oh my goodness, this shit is finna be off the chain. But it's gonna be off the chain because it's gonna give you guys the in-depth story about what we all used to hear about the Bulls, like with the management, Krause and Jordan and Phil Jackson and everything. Like just hey, they went through it that last year, man. They definitely went through it. It was one of the first times where you saw a coach versus GM rift, and it literally tear a team apart. Cause I don't give a shit, man. That Bulls team was gonna win some more titles, man. They might have lost one. Houston might have got one. I get, Houston might have had one. Cause I remember Michael saying, they had no answers for Olajuwon, and Phil was the type of dude that said one guy not gonna beat him. So that would have been interesting to see. That would have been very interesting to see what Phil would have did with Olajuwon, cause they wasn't gonna double team him. That's for damn sure. Phil wasn't letting no one guy beat him. He's on record saying that shit. No one person is going to beat him. You're not beating him. You're going to have to bring a squad which you want to beat Phil Jackson. That's the thing. So it's going to be great, though. It's definitely going to be great. Like I say, just a lot of in-depth looks at what they went through that last year. And boy, oh boy, man. I mean, even the shit from Pippen and Rodman, like I didn't know. Rodman had to apologize for Scottie about the shit that went on in Detroit, because Scottie really took that shit a hard way. Because they, and should have, I understood, because they were trying to fuck Scottie up. They knew better. I remember them saying, hey, we can't let Scottie get no confidence. That's the one we got to keep down. Scottie get confidence, we can't stop him now. We can't stop Jordan while we beating his ass. Like, shit, he get a runner, mate, we cook. And, hey, that's what happened, shit. Scottie got that confidence up, that mental toughness. And them guys was wearing down, too, but Scottie had that mental toughness. Hey, they couldn't touch him no way. It was a wrap. So they had Rodman apologize to Scottie for that. And they said they even talk off the court. They say Rodman and, Pippen, Jordan, whatever, they never talked to Rodman outside, off the court, basically. And I can see that. I can definitely see that. I don't think it was anything underlying necessarily, but because Rodman was coming off of who he was in San Antonio with the antics and everything he was doing. I could see Michael just saying, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Just bust your ass out here when you get on this court with us, and you can go home and fuck Carmen Electra and whoever else you want to fuck and dress up as Bambi if you want to. Like, I don't give a shit. He didn't care. Rodman didn't give a fuck. Rodman did not care at all. I can tell he didn't. I can just definitely concur to that for a fact. Rodman didn't give two fucks. So that's my thing. So that's my thing with that. Rodman definitely, held it down, for the Bulls though, as far as just being, hey, he was Dennis Rodman, I mean, 24/7. Got to give him the dramatics. It's Rodman. And Rodman should have had his own motherfucking music to introduce his ass. Come through like, yeah, like that nigga, shit, like, hey, but he was great for the organization. He definitely was, because you talk about arguably, shit, the greatest defensive player ever, Who was not the biggest dude. Rodman was only 6'7". He just had a lot of energy, a whole boatload of energy, just a whole lot of it. So he definitely was the centerpiece for that Bulls team. And no bullshit. Jerry Krause did his thing, man. He definitely did his thing. Don't get it fucked up now. Like, Krause was jealous of Mike. See, Krause was jealous of Michael because he was walking around talking all this goddamn organizations build, organizations win championship bullshit, but he didn't draft Michael. Rod Thorne did. And if you don't know who Rod Thorne is he's like the disciplinarian for the league now, still, if I'm not mistaken. But back then, he was the Bulls general manager at the time. He drafted Jordan. Jordan was his guy. So Krause did everything else the right way. It was a great move what he did, too. I mean, you got to think, he traded Real Purdue for fucking Rodney. Something for nothing. Fucking genius. Genius move by Jerry Krause. Back in the day, he got Cartwright here for Charles Oakley. That was Mike's best friend, but, Cartwright was still Cartwright. He was a big body, just as much as enforcer, if you will, as Oakley could be, and you saw Cartwright, panned out with a little wind-up shot. He give you a couple of those, but big body in there, gonna play some defense, gonna rebound, do the dirty work, for Michael. Krause, drafted, Krause traded for Scotty, drafted Horace, got DJ together. Like, Krause did his thing now. Don't get me fucked up now. As much as I can't stand him, rest in peace, first off. Rest in peace, Jerry Krause. I'm not going to say I can't stand him. I couldn't stand him at the time for him, letting his ego break up a dynasty team like that. But Krause did his thing, though. He put that team together very well. But Michael was the only piece that he didn't do, and he knew it, and it ate his ass alive. Like, fuck, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew he couldn't talk that shit about Michael. Because Michael didn't draft Michael. He could brag about everything else on that roster. Everything else. BJ, Horace, Scotty, John Paxson, all those dudes. He could brag about signing all those. But Michael is the one that he did not draft at all. So he couldn't take credit. He couldn't take credit for that. And it definitely ate him up. So. And then the thing with him and Phil Jackson is like, that's one thing that I can't wait for. I can't wait to see, what was it about Phil that they, that didn't have him getting along. It's like, nigga, he has a coach. Michael Jordan has a fucking coach that he likes. Like, Doug Collins wasn't no pushover. Doug was cool, but he just gave Michael the ball and told everybody else to get the fuck out the way, basically. That wasn't going to win it. I don't think so, So for me, I look at it like, hey, Phil was the right guy, so I would love to know what the riff about was with him and Phil Jackson. I would love to know that. It was definitely a deep riff, because he's quoted as saying, I don't care if you guys go 82-0, you will not be coaching this team next year. Like, holy shit. Your general manager tells you, I don't care if y'all go 82-0, or you know it ain't about basketball. That's some personal shit from somewhere. I don't know where at. You know what I'm saying? But that's some personal ass shit. He told that nigga, I don't care if you go 82-0. Nigga, you was not coaching this team next year. That's crazy. That's extremely nuts. But it's gonna be good though, man. It's gonna be a damn good documentary. And I just can't wait. I can't wait. Anyone who, all you 90s babies, first off, you motherfuckers, you niggas, yeah, y'all gonna learn some shit. Yeah. These next 10 parts, you niggas thought you knew Michael, you niggas gonna learn now. Hell yeah, y'all gonna learn. Like, you niggas just infatuated with having the shoes. Y'all wasn't even buying the shit he was playing, naturally, because y'all was kids. Y'all was babies, of course. Y'all was born in the 90s. So the shit that y'all missed, the real time shit, oh yeah, y'all gonna get an education from this shit, definitely. That's why for me, I'm happy it's coming, because now it's got a chance to give people who didn't see Michael in real live time, real life time, if you will, is giving them a chance to like be witness to it and understand his competitive drive and his willpower to want to win, or I like to say his willpower to not lose. I like to say that about him. Michael it wasn't even about winning with him. It was about not losing. Like Mike was not gonna lose. It was not gonna happen. He would die on that court. Do you hear me? He would die on that court. Like, die. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would die on that court, That's how bad he wanted it. And like I said this on Twitter and Instagram. I posted. Nobody ever wanted it bad as Michael. Nobody. No superstar who ever picked up a ball. From my basketball historian nerd ass knowing or figuring out, like, I don't know. I was finna fix my lip to try to reach, but no, I'm not even reaching. None of them niggas wanted it better than Michael. None of them. No, they wanted to win now. Don't get me wrong. It was extremely competitive back then, but on the level that they was not finna go do the shit that Michael, they ain't want. Michael just wanted it better than most of them guys. Hands down, he wanted it better. So it's like, what could you do, really? That once that willpower kicked in and took over, it was a wrap. A big wrap, too. Like, coming for your jugular. He was coming for the jugular. So it was, hey, that's what it was, definitely. But, and you got to think, man, how many guys Michael derailed, man. You know how many superstars? Like, nobody ate in the 90s. Do you understand? Nobody. The man starved the whole fucking decade. Who takes over an entire decade? I mean, Bird and Magic ran the fucking 80s pretty much, but one dude took over the entire decade. He hijacked the living shit out of the 90s, man. He left them niggas starving. Them niggas was on a 10-year fast. Them niggas was on an 8-9-year fast fucking with Michael and them. Come on. Y'all gotta get it up, man. You gotta get it up, A 10-9-year fast for niggas. Like, nobody ate. Like, nobody. Only reason why the Rockets got a championship, a lot of folks say, Michael was gone. And yeah, the Magic beat him. Yeah, Penny and them got him. Knicks stole the ball, all that shit. Yes, it happened. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those Michael Jordan fans who say, oh, it didn't happen. That don't count. No, it counted. They got him. All they did was piss him off, though. That's all the fuck they did. Because they broomed the living shit out of them niggas in 96, the 72-10 year in the playoffs. And they won 62 games that year, Shaq and Penny and them, coming out the finals. They won 62 games and broomed the living shit out of them niggas. Like, really? You broom a 60-win team back there, man? Ain't get a game. This Penny before the injuries. This Shaq before the injuries. And they had some chemistry issues. It was well documented too, but fuck that. Nah. Mike didn't get a pass for just coming back when y'all stole the ball from him and went and beat him. Oh, you niggas definitely ain't getting no pass for having chemistry issues. Y'all pissed Michael Jordan off. That's all. Y'all beat him. Y'all pissed him off. And he came back and cooked them niggas muffin, boy. He cooked their ass something real proper. Like, it was crazy, man. You gotta think though, man. Nobody, man. You talk about Hall of Famers, he was doing this shit too, man. Certified first ballot Hall of Famers derailed the careers of Ewing, Peyton, Come on, Sean Kemp before he became Sean Klump. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Tim Hardaway, the Miami Heat, Lonzo Mourning and them. Jersey Nets, Sam Cassell, Kerry Kittle, those guys. The young C. Webb, young Jawan Howard. Like, I'm just giving you guys he just was running through. But on a consistent basis, the Hall of Famers, you talking about Reggie Miller, fucking Pat Ewing, and Mark Price, Craig Elo. Like, these weren't no bums, people. Do y'all understand? Stockton and Payton. I mean, Stockton and Malone. I said Stockton and Payton. Stockton and Malone. Barkley. Magic still. Magic wasn't done in 91. He wasn't done yet. They just had won a championship in 88. It had been about a couple years, but he wasn't done. Shit. If he had a goddamn age, Magic still would have played a couple more years. Magic still had something in him. Because Magic game wasn't predicated off athleticism. His game was predicated off being a playmaker to begin with. So niggas don't tell me Magic still could have been a good playmaker. Had he just kept himself in shape and everything? Absolutely. Absolutely. Clyde Drexler, they built that shit up real hard because both of them was light. Mike hang gliding in the air. Clyde hang gliding in the air. Like, they built that shit up real good. But Mike got Drexler them the fuck out of here. Nope. Got their ass up out of here. Convincingly. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to think, man, Michael was never in trouble in the finals. You never saw him it was never a moment in the finals. We were like, oh, okay, this might. Nah. He was never in trouble. It was a 6-game series, which is fairly competitive back then, but shit. Hey, if I get you out there in 6, yeah, you put up a little fight. I ain't gonna say little fight. You put up a fight, but I got you out there in 6. A fight is 7 games. You put up a fight, you take a nigga to 7 games. Never happened with Mike in the finals. Never. Game 7? What the fuck is that? Who the fuck does a game 7? If you the Bulls of Michael Jordan around that time. Like, game 7, ill. I remember when they was in Utah, he said one game before, I think it was before game 5 or game 6, one of them. He said something about he didn't bring extra clothes for the next game because he knew they was going to win. So he wasn't trying to come back. Because had they lost both of one of them games in Utah, they would have had to come back home and win it. Which would have been nice, but you don't want to take a chance with a game 7 in the final. You never know. It could go either way. Which is extremely true. Even if you have home court advantage, as you can see, momentum is everything. Golden State had home advantage in 2016 and lost that shit. Still. It was a close game, but like I say, momentum had been left that series when they suspended Draymond. But that's another story. You ain't going that far. But that was just Michael's thing. You didn't want to get pushed to a game 7 because you just never knew, it could be anything. You never knew the chances, of you losing. And the chance of you losing and winning got slimmer with each game. Especially you start getting towards game 6, 7 territory. Even game 6, you was all right. You just didn't want to go to no game 7, especially back in them days. Those teams he was facing, a game 7 against most of them dudes, nah. Still think Mike would have came out on top, but see, that's what made Michael great. All this shit I'm talking is shoulda, coulda, woulda. Because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. He even let you get to a fucking game 7. It was done with. Your ass was out of here in 6 games, and they got Magic and them the fuck out of here for the first championship in 5. So that was it. He got you the fuck out of here promptly. You'll get a game or 2. After that, you getting the fuck out of here, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So 4-2 is like, I beat you 2 more times. 7 game, all right, you got a 1-up on me, but 2, hey, 6-5, nah, you ain't fucking with me. You ain't ready. Even if it's like if it's a close 6 games, okay. 6 games. I found out a way to beat you 2 more times, and you found out a way to beat me. 2 more. Not 1 more, 2 more. So you gotta think he got everybody out here in 6 games. If Magic was a starter with the Lakers, they had, that was 5. It was definitely unmatched for him. That first game they lost, you know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody, oh shit, Michael and them still ain't ready, and they a little too high from the Detroit shit and blah, blah, blah. That was the energy in the air. Are they too high from getting over the hump, and can they come back to earth and, and gain momentum back and everything? Like, man, that was the thing. And see, I'm looking at it right now. They showing his last game, April 16, 2003. Y'all got to realize, man, Mike was the oldest dude to score 50 in a basketball game. You got to remember that shit. Nobody in the league even lasted till they was in their 40s. And if they did, it was a fucking bench player. Mike Stills was starting. At worst, give you niggas like 22 a game. Like, seriously, I'm looking at it right now. Like, it was real shit, man. Oh, Iowa done got in that ass, too, that last game. They kicked their ass, because they ain't make the playoffs, but shit. Mike was that dude, man. And look here, man. I am a Kobe Bryant head. Let me put this shit out here right now to y'all. I fuck with Kobe to the core. Do you hear me? Core. But we talking about Mike here, y'all. We talking about Mike. Mike, that's it. Yeah. It's Mike. That's all you gotta say is Mike. The guy transcended so much shit on and off the court. The game is ridiculous, man. Showed the young guys in the NBA how to be businessmen. Getting money off the court. A lot of people want to criticize him about this, that, and the third sometimes, what he don't do. Mike don't owe nobody shit. The man inspired so many people, like myself even, to be great at whatever it is in life. That's all I need. You give me some inspiration. You ain't got to do shit for me. You don't owe me shit. I ain't never one of those, oh, he ain't did nothing for us. It ain't got to affect me directly. No, me watching you be great is more than enough for me. Because it's gonna make me want to be great too. And whatever else the hell I'm doing. That's how I'm going to take it. And I believe that's how it should be taken to begin with. Anyone who watched Michael coming up in those times, he was a workaholic. He would win or he would not, like I say, he would not lose at any cost. They keep saying weird. Mike was not trying to lose, though, man. This motherfucker's got to realize about Mike, man. He was playing to win. Because losing was not an option for him. It just wasn't. Even when he lost, that's why he took it so personal and so hard when the times he lost. At anything in life. It didn't matter. You beat Michael at pity pat. He want to smack the living shit out of you, man. Mike was nuts, but that same nuts is what drove him to be great. And that's what separates him from a lot of other superstars. It's not just his physical gifts. It's his internal. The internal willpower to just take over a game and say, I'm not losing, I'm winning this. Like, for real. You know, just that's some willpower for you. You know, I mean, come on, man. Give a round of applause for the fucking willpower, man. I'm not losing. Period. I'm not losing. Man had the flu, food poisoning, whatever the fuck it was. Damn it, I'm not losing. Matter of fact, one more round of applause, man. Man wasn't even packing for game 7. I'm busting y'all ass in 6 games. I'm on the road. I'm not even bringing that nowhere to go back home because I know we finna fuck y'all up. And he kept his word. And if you was his teammate, nigga, and if he found out you was packing, nigga, he was like, get your ass off this bus, nigga. He didn't even want you there if you ain't believe that you was we was finna handle business. I didn't pack for another day because I know we gonna win. Why are you packing, my nigga? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's that moment like, oh shit. Oh yeah, Mike was an asshole too. You know, we can get to that. Mike was definitely an asshole. Him and Steve Kerr thing. Punch Steve Kerr in the eye, all that good shit. Wild practice, whatever it was. Oh yeah. You know? Story is Phil was giving Steve all the calls. Phil Jackson was giving Steve Kerr all the calls in practice. Michael didn't like it. Blah, 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 whatever. You know, but hey, that's how hard Michael wanted to push you. He wants you to make your stakes be just as high as his to bring. Mike brought out the best of you. He went about it pretty bizarre, pretty wild. You know? But nonetheless, he did what he had to do to get you to up your competitive level, you know, as far as you putting it on the line and how hard you want to go right now, how bad you want to win. He wanted to make sure, especially if he was on his team, he wanted to make sure that you wanted it just as bad as he did. He was not going to play with anyone who didn't want it as just as bad as he did or the same. He was not even going to play with you. He didn't want you on this team if you didn't have that competitive fire that I'm trying to die out here trying to win this. Because that's how he was. He would die on that court trying to win. And if you was on that court with him, you had to feel that same way. You had to. Or he wasn't fucking with you. You know, that was his competitive fervor, if you will. That was his thing. Like, if you don't want it just as bad as I do, what are we doing? Why are you here? Phil, get this nigga the fuck out of here. You know, Clemens, Tex Winters, get the fuck out of here. Like, and shout out to them too, man. Y'all gonna learn about his assistant coaches too, man. Phil had some of the best assistant coaches in history. Jim Clemens, Tex Winters, the architect of the fucking triangle. Come on. Like, man, give it up, man. Rest in peace, Tex Winters, man. Rest in peace. Architect of the triangle, man. The most unselfish, complicated offense in the history of the NBA. Designed by that guy, Tex Winters. Phil Jackson, yes, but it was invented by Tex Winters. And the thing of it is, he at 2 different locations of the floor, the center gets the ball, whatever it is, and you just got guys cutting, constantly cutting. But it's in the shape of a triangle. And that's why it's so hard they were saying it was very hard at the time. It wasn't easy to process and get used to because it always, you know, it was more movement than even a traditional offense. You know, it was definitely constant motion because you had to, because I guess I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm about to go back and look, so don't quote me, but you have to form a triangle as you cutting because the center has the ball, or it's because someone has the ball in the center, and the cuts is it's a triangle formation that the cuts are going in. You know, guys cutting to the basket and stuff like that. You know, Tex drew that shit down. I was watching one of Kobe things one day. He must have drew that shit down. I was looking like, what the fuck. That offense is not easy. It ain't easy at all. So, hey, like I say, man, it's going to be great, man. Like I say, Michael meant so much to people on and off the court. Like he said that, like I say, man, they froze the men out of the All-Star game, man, in 86. Come on, people. You know you this shit when the motherfucker freeze your ass out. I ain't passing with a ball. Because he was young as fuck, man. He was only in his second year in the league, and he was already the best player. Already. Isaiah Thomas hating Chicago ass. And them folks understand, that's another thing, man. Y'all gonna learn too, man. Anybody don't know. Isaiah Thomas is from Chicago, out west. West side. Went to St. Joseph out there, west suburbs. But when Michael got drafted, Michael took the whole city from Isaiah. Took the entire, let that shit sink in. Michael took the entire city from Isaiah. Chicago was supposed to be Isaiah's town. Here comes this guy. So now when Isaiah came home, his people was rooting against his ass. They wouldn't fuck with him like, nah, homie, yeah, we fuck with you, but can you imagine that for Isaiah? People who probably normally in this corner, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was either rooting for Mike, they was either rooting for Mike, or they was like teeter-totter, like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, like, again, like, Isaiah, man, that's some shit, man. That's some shit right there. Like, that's why Isaiah can't, we couldn't stand a nigga for a long time. Probably still can't in a way. Maybe a part of him might let it go, I believe. Probably let it go, but nah, he can't stand that dude. Nah, like, took his motherfucking city from him, man. But like I say, it's Mike. Mike take everybody's city, shit. Whatever city he go into, he fucking give me this shit. But no, man, a lot of y'all don't know that though. A lot of folks gonna figure that out though, man. It was an 86 All-Star game. Isaiah Thomas was one of the leading people, if not the leader, in saying, let's freeze this guy out. Don't pass him the ball. He's trying to hot dog us. He's trying to, grandstand us. He's trying to make himself look better than us. And it was like, no, he doesn't have to try make himself look better than you guys. He is better than you guys. And y'all know it. That's why y'all want to pass him the damn ball. Y'all do that shit. Y'all knew y'all ain't had nothing for that nigga, man. And that's why I say for Michael, it was a long time coming. They saw it at 86. When the Celtics beat him, and he still put up 63 points. And that's the record that's the playoff record still to this day. No one has scored that many points in a playoff game still to this day. That is a 30-something-year-old record right now. That's a 35-year-old, 35, 37-year-old record right now. 36 maybe. 35, 36 went on. Probably about 35. 35, 34 at least. 63 points in the playoff game. Still ain't been broken. Probably never will be. Some records is not going to be broken. Some will, some won't. I don't think there's one that'll be broken. And then the Celtics won, but Bird called him God in gym shoes. And y'all got to remember, man, that 86 Celtics team is one of the greatest teams ever. Arguably the best team ever. Arguably. You can definitely argue for that 86 Celtics team. One of the best ever. That's why I was ashamed the Lakers couldn't get back to the finals that year. The Rockets got through them. Twin Towers, Elijah Wan and Ralph Sampson, they got to them. That was the one coming off the 85 win that the Lakers had against the Celtics. The revenge, because it was tied up. So 86 was supposed to be the tiebreaker, but it didn't come to 87. So you know. But like I say, y'all, that's what makes superstars a superstar. Do you dominate your era? How much did you dominate your era? Like Duncan and Kobe dominated the 2000s, man. Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq dominated the early 2000s, man. Dominant. That's 10 rings right there with them two dudes. That's 10 rings right there. 5-5. One of them 5-1. Kobe's 5-1 in the finals. Tim Duncan is 5-1, and Kobe is 5-2. Let that sink in, man. Nah, matter of fact, God damn it. I'm Paul Beckman. Come on. One dude is 5-1 in the finals. The other dude is 5-2. So you talk about 10-3 combined in the playoffs. No, in the finals, I mean. I'm sorry. Correct myself. Correction. In the finals. In the early 2000s. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. No, that's in general. In general, yeah. I had to think about that too. Generally speaking, over the whole totality, early 2000s to the late 2000s, 5-1. Duncan's 5-1. They lost against LeBron 2013. It's the only time Duncan lost in the finals. And then Kobe lost twice naturally. You know that the 2004 finals and then the 2008 finals was the Celtics blew him out. Those are Kobe Bryant's only 2 losses in the NBA Finals. The only time he's felt the loss. That's it. So yeah, the guys are 10-3 in the finals. Combined, those two guys. They ran like I say, they ran the decade. Well, their teams ran the decade, and they were arguably the best players, if not the best player. And that's why I tell folks they got to slow down LeBron. Like I say, I fuck with LeBron. I love LeBron to death. I do. Love him. You at least got to get 4. Kobe got 5. Shit, you at least got to get 4. And I think he would have had it this year. Had this shit not went down, I think LeBron would have had it this year. I definitely do. Hopefully he does, because season's not totally over with. Because I think this stuff is gonna pass over come hot weather. You know, some viruses don't survive in hot weather. 80-degree weather, they don't survive in it. So I think we got something coming from it. I do. Definitely do. But y'all, Mike wasn't no joke, man. Folks gonna learn about Michael. It's gonna be one of the best documentaries probably ever. It's gonna be very, very, very controversial as well, because there's a lot of controversy going on in that Bulls locker room. A lot of controversy going on. So it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it. I've tried to put the ESPN app in my damn phone so I can watch it while I'm at work, hopefully. But if I can't, then hey, I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just watch it once I get home from work. That's all. But it's gonna be great though, y'all. Y'all tune in. It's gonna be epic. And y'all ain't got shit else to watch no way. Ain't shit on the TV right now. We watching these movies, these old ass games. Like, I love them, but currently new shit is nothing out that's finna be like somebody other than some Tiger King shit. And I still haven't watched that shit on Netflix. Everybody talking about that shit, but other than something like Tiger King, this is gonna be the done data of everything. This is the done data of the quarantine right here. This documentary, this is the done data of everything right now on the tube. Nothing is going to be bigger than this. And I do be nothing. Nothing's going to be bigger than this. Just because it's Mike, shit. Got hit the front applause, you just saying the man's name, Mike. Got to. You say Mike's name, but hit that round of applause, fuck you talking about, shit. Like, Mike, where? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Round of applause, everything you say Mike, round of applause. What the fuck, where you at? That's Mike. That's all you need, man. Man, they played the game in 30 fucking years. Got you niggas out here wearing the same damn shoe every other week. Come on, man. If that ain't saying you the best, what is, man? If that ain't saying everybody would be like you. But it wasn't just that, though. It was the whole Bulls era, though. That aura that team bought. What they stood for. All them wars they have in Detroit, it made them so strong. Whew. It really made them guys strong, though. Because I say this, after you survive and you survive a Detroit Pistons ass whooping, oh no, you ready. Because they beat Michael ass. They beat most of the Bulls' ass. They was kicking the Bulls' ass. Mainly Michael and Scotty. But they was doing a lot of teams like that, though. But they were just the hardest on Jordan. Because like I say, they couldn't stop him. They had nothing for him at all. And don't get me wrong, Detroit is one of the best, if not arguably the best defensive team ever. Joe Dumars played one-on-one, play Michael as good as anybody can play Michael one-on-one. He will religiously say that shit. Religiously. But you niggas went out like some punks, man. When y'all ain't shake them niggas' hand, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But see, Isaiah had already showed his hating ass colors. He was hating on Bird. Piggybacking on what some shit Rodman said. And he said later on he shouldn't have, probably shouldn't have went piggied off back over somebody else said. Probably should have just said it out of his own mouth if that's how he felt, but that's made it bad. But come on, man, at that time, how you gonna hate on Larry Bird? It's the MVP of the league. You talk about if he was a white guy, he'd be just regular. What? No, if he was a black guy. If he was a black guy, he'd be just, because he was a white guy. No, nigga, he had game. Fucking you niggas up. Shit. Trying to play Bird, I'm killing you niggas. Bird was the man. From like 84 to 86, Bird was the man. He ain't get 3 MVPs for nothing. Magic really didn't become Magic. Like the Magic took it up another level once they finally won in 85. You gotta think. Before then, Magic's last title was in 1982. When they end up beating when they beat Dr. J and them, and Pope Dr. J. Oh my Lord. Poor Dr. J. He got caught up in that Bird Magic shit. He got a ring out of there, but boy, they stayed rotating his ass. 1 year Magic fuck him up, next year Bird fuck him up. Like, they were rotating. He got caught. And that's what I don't understand about when it comes to the superstar shit, man. What I be talking about. You have to, back then especially, it was definitely more than one superstar. It was enough superstars, only one ring. So whatever superstar kept getting the ring out of all the superstars, that was the one. I keep beating you niggas. And I'm only talking about the superstars. You have to be a superstar to even be in the conversation. Because people want to talk about that bullshit. Oh, Robert Horry got 7 rings. Robert Horry's not a fucking superstar, damn it. He's not. He's not a superstar. Let that sink in. Stop it. Stop telling me about role players. When I say it's about rings, oh man, you can't say about rings. 12 men got 6 rings. No, nigga, the 12th man is not a superstar. You have to be a superstar to even be in the conversation of greatest of all time. There's never been a 6th man in the conversation of greatest of all time. There's never been the best role player in the conversation of greatest 6. Never. Never. Never will be either. Never will be, y'all. Because especially back in like those days, the 90s, even the 80s, but definitely 90s, it was too competitive, man. Way too competitive. So y'all have to really understand how great he was. He killed all the superstars. He was Thanos. Once he put that motherfucker, snap a finger, get you niggas out of here. He was Thanos and niggas in the 90s, man. Get y'all ass out of here. Snap a finger, gone. Shit, Mike put them shoes on, nigga. Hey, them shoes. He had fuck Infinity glove. He had Infinity Mike kicks, nigga. Them Jordan was Infinity shoes, nigga. The fuck is y'all talking about? Shit. Mike was Thanos and you niggas, man. Every year. One for the gambling shit, whatever the fuck was going on with his ass, he'd have had you niggas. 8 straight. And that's something else I think they're going to touch on too, that gambling shit. Because that's been in rumblings too about why he retired. You know, allegedly, in rumblings, rumors, his father might have passed away from something had to do with gambling debt, some shit like that. Who the fuck knows, man? It's all speculation. Allegedly. I don't do that type of shit on my podcast. Like, if I don't fucking know for sure, hey, I ain't gonna go too hard on it. We don't know shit from shit. I don't know shit from shit. But what we do know is he killed all them superstars, man. Cause say Thanos killed them niggas, man. And that's why I say you can't really compare Michael to nobody, man. Only person you compare to him is Bill Russell, man. Because Russell never lost. But, it was only a couple teams back then. But, shit, you really can't take Russell's away because you got to think he kept beating. He kept beating Jerry West, the fucking logo, year after year. Like he's killing the logo. Beating the logo. But that's, Russell, big guy, West, smaller guy, big guys ran the league back in them days. It was a big man league before it was a guard league. I want you niggas to know that. Guards did not always run the league. It was a big man league before it was a guard league. I want y'all to understand that. It was about the big guy. For a long time, it was about the big guy. Y'all gotta understand that and remember it. The only guy could fuck with Russell back in them days was Wilt Chamberlain. He didn't see him too often in the finals. I think Wilt might have beat him one time. No, Wilt didn't beat him, so he got the Lakers. I'm mistaken. He didn't beat him while he was in Philly. Nope. He had to beat Russell. Wasn't Russell had some backup. I lied, Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. And that's how great Russell was. But once again, we ain't, no disrespect. Russell, you Hall of Famer. Greatest center ever, arguably. But It's about Mike, man. Only dude after Russell who dominated as era is Michael. Nobody dominated the era after Bill Russell except for Jordan. 11 straight. All right, Mike said I give you 6 straight. Not even straight, but 6. And his thing is 2. I didn't get out of the league because I retired temporarily. That's it. That's why I didn't get 2. Yeah. So come on, man. But I ain't gonna spoil too much of with my knowledge, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all catch it. It'll be on there Sunday. You know, I'm gonna be tuned in like everyone else is. This shit is gonna be fucking lit, man. I'm gonna educate you niggas. I'll educate y'all. You 90s babies, be glued. You niggas gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn about that dude who getting y'all to spend $200 every week on the same fucking gym shoe. You gonna understand why you want to be this dude so bad. Mike brought fashion to the game too, the baggy shorts. Back in the day, they had them tight ass shorts, tight ass nut huggers playing with Mike had the baggy shits. Brought a swag to the game. Chewing gum while you on the court. Guys didn't chew gum till Mike. Out there shooting free throws with his eyes closed. Man, y'all. Hey, you shut the fuck up, man. You shut the fuck up, man. Let me shut up, man. Y'all got Mike fucked up, man. Motherfucker, y'all talking that Bron shit. Y'all got Mike fucked up, man. Even somebody talking that Kobe shit got Mike fucked up. And that's Kobe, man. Kobe used to bust Michael ass. You heard what I said. Kobe Bryant at 21 years old used to bust Michael Jordan's natural behind. Yes. Damn it. Saw my own ass. It's on record. Shit. If Mike had 36, Kobe had 33. If Mike had 29, Kobe had 25. 26, damn it. Right on his ass every time. But once again, hey, Mike, man. Somebody fuck with Mike, man. That willpower, you know? Somebody fuck a dude. So you young bucks, y'all gonna learn. This dude got y'all spending $200 on the same shoe. Now you gonna see where it come from. Because everybody wanted to be like him. Because everybody wanted to have that. They want to know where the fuck did that willpower come from, man. That's some X-Men shit, man. That type of willpower, to have that type of drive, to want to win or to not lose. That shit is insane, man. But he'll tell you, it's all about his family too. You know, I ain't gonna get shit away, man. Let y'all just check it out. So I'm finna get the fuck out of here, man. I had to come in and just talk my shit about it, man. It's gonna be a spectacular documentary. It's gonna be beautiful. We talking about 10, 30 million views, easy. Probably more than that. By this out the back. About 10 to 30 million views, easily. Man, Mike fuck around get 100. They fuck around get 100 million from that shit. Cause we in the house, we ain't doing shit. Who the fuck in this nation ain't addicted to some Jordans besides my black ass? Like, oh, it's more of us, but come on, y'all get my drift. Y'all get where I'm going with it. So it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. So I had to come and talk my shit about that, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Y'all catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Catch me on Instagram at Steven ESKRI. Steven ESKRI. I'm on Twitter, Steven Eskridge #1. And hey, man, I'm on Spotify as well. Spotify podcast. Steve Eskridge, type that in. You'll see Better Late Than Never podcast. That'll pop up too. You know? And this is going to be great. This is definitely going to be great. I appreciate y'all. Everyone stay quarantined. We will be back in this bitch tomorrow. I'm definitely coming back tomorrow. We're going to rap more about this quarantine shit going on and talk about this quarantine pairing up, if you will. But be back tomorrow with it though, y'all. Better Late Never Podcast. Love y'all to death. Keep listening, keep going with me. We're gonna get to the top. We're gonna get there. Better Late Never Podcast. Signing off. Peace.